welcome back. If you've ever wondered what really makes a proper Nun pigeon stand out, well, this video's for you. The Nun is honestly a pretty striking breed as it's got this super specific look that really sets it apart. Alright, let's start with the basics. The Nun pigeon should have what's called a short, cobby body, which basically means compact and well balanced. It's medium in size, but the way it carries itself is kind of lively and upright. The breast should be full, wide, and nicely rounded, almost sticking out a bit. The legs are short and the feet are small. So, overall, the bird should look sprightly and smart. Now about the coloring, and this is where it gets interesting. The head, the bib, the tail, and the 10 main flight feathers on each side should all be colored. Everything else, including the shell, has to be pure white. No stray or foul feathers sneaking in. And the colored parts? They should be sharp, rich, and shiny, like really clean cut. The crest, oh man, this is one of the Nun's trademark features. It should be shell-shaped, standing tall and wide, as thick as possible. It kind of runs evenly along both sides until it meets the head right in line with the eyes and beak, and it should curve smoothly. At the back of the neck, the feathers form this neat little mane. And here's the thing, no dark feathers hiding inside the shell. That's a no-go. The bib is another big deal. It should be full, deep, and really even, flowing naturally from the head markings and joining at the base of the shell. But watch out, no white feathers should creep past the rear of the eyes. That's considered a fault. And when you check the bird from behind, the bib shouldn't wrap around or peek through. If it does, that's what breeders call wrap around or flagging. Not good. The head should look full when you're looking straight on, with a bold bulge rising above the beak. Between the eyes there should be plenty of substance, giving the head a broad, rounded look. The head should meet the crest squarely, not dip into it. And at the base of the crest, you want a nice cushion of feathers that makes the head look massive. Kind of like what you see in a long-faced tumbler. The eyes should be clear pearl, almost silvery white, and they need to line up with the beak and the start of the crest. From the side, you should always see the eyes, not have them hidden under feathers. The cere, that's the fleshy bit around the beak, should be narrow, fine in texture, and match the plumage color. So blacks and blues get black, browns get horn, reds and yellows get flesh-colored. Makes sense, right? The beak should be short, stout, and straight. The flights should lie neatly on top of the tail, never crossing or dropping below. The wing butts should sit forward and close to the body, giving the bird a nice tapered, wedge-like look. And yep, no fall feathers here either. The tail should be short and narrow, ideally just half an inch past the flights, but definitely not more than 1 inch. The thighs and legs must be clean, with no feathers below the hock. The legs sit slightly back, which creates a little hollow between the shoulders and gives the bird that upright, smart stance. The feet should be small, bright red, almost fiery, and the toenails should match the beak color. The feathers themselves should be firm, short, and smooth. And the bird should always look in top condition, clean, tight, compact plumage with a nice sheen. Now the station, basically the way the bird stands, should be erect and alert, with lively movement. Nun pigeons come in a bunch of colors. Black, brown, red, yellow, blue, silver, khaki, ash red, ash yellow. There's also a variation called ash red spread, sometimes called lavender, that shows this smooth silver tone in the tail and tips. And since ash red can show up in so many shades, breeders sometimes split them into their own class when there are lots of entries. As for size, a cock should measure about 9.5 inches from the ground to the top of the head, not including the shell, and about 11 inches in length when standing upright. Hens are a bit smaller and more compact. Being a little bigger or smaller isn't a disqualification, but in a close competition, yeah, it could matter. Okay, now let's talk about the faults, stuff that'll cost points. A shell that's set too low. Fault. A face that looks thin or shallow with no fullness above the beak. Fault. White feathers sneaking behind the eyes, those are faults. Also, all feathers covering the eyes, which people call eyebrows, or a mean eye. Rosettes in the crest? Fault. Missing primary or secondary feathers? That's a big fault. And if the bird has fewer than 10 colored primary flights per side, that's a problem too. And then there are the big ones, the disqualifications. Birds with bull eyes, orange eyes, broken or mismatched eyes? Out. Deformed or spindle-shaped beaks? Nope. The shell should never cap the head. And any kind of tampering, like starching or ironing the shell, plucking or trimming feathers, or showing borrowed birds, is strictly forbidden. Plus, sick birds or birds with lice or parasites, automatically disqualified. So yeah, that's the full picture of what a true nun pigeon should look like. From the bold crest and sharp markings to the compact body and lively stance, every little detail counts. If you're breeding or showing these pigeons, knowing these standards is absolutely key. Did you find this interesting? Then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos about our special pigeon breeds. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.